guys, so welcome to the video. Like I said, this is a 1977 Fiat 124. Sorry if I'm yelling. It's a little loud. This is a little car, and I don't fit very well. This is Sierra.
Hi.
This is her car. She's driven this car for how many years now?
I've had it since I was 14, so how old am I now? Like 7 years, but I've only been driving it for 4.
And she's daily driven this car for 4 years. It's so much fun. So the steering wheel's like this big.
Yeah, it's very small.
There's no power steering.
None.
And it's super floaty. And it's the coolest car in the whole world. So facts about this car. 84 horsepower, 4-cylinder engine, 90 pounds of torque, and just old sound. It pops like no other. I don't know if it's supposed to pop or not, but
not right now, no. A little bit, yes. She used to backfire a lot. That was fun.
It's such a cool car. 0 to 60, 11.9 seconds when it was brand new.
It was brand new. Now it's 18.
Now it's 18, which is a little bit faster. She did just get this car painted. What? How many days ago?
I don't know.
Maybe?
I was gone for a month in a different country, and my parents painted it.
You were African. Your parents painted it for you.
Yeah.
It's. You know, guys, I always talk about cars with character. There is not a car that I've driven to this day that has more character than this car. It's a happy car, and it makes you smile while you're driving it. You have wood on the dash and wood down here, and it's a 5-speed, and it makes just a good noise, and it's got 150,000 miles on it. And it's perfect. So, cool thing that I read about this car is it was designed by Pininfarina, and if you guys know Pininfarina, or the company Pininfarina, that's, I mean, pretty much every pretty Maserati and Ferrari was designed by them. So, I mean, just, you know, you can knock a lot of things about a car. You cannot knock the way this car looks. The lines on it are just perfect and classic, and I wouldn't change a single thing about this car.
I'd put a V8 in it.
You would die with a V8 in this car.
It's possible. One guy has done it.
I don't know what it weighs.
I'll be the second person.
It can't weigh much. Second gear? Second gear moving? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, look. So some of the gauges have it written in English, and then it's also in Italian as well. I'm assuming that's Italian.
Yeah. It's Italian for fuel.
I love this car. I wish you guys could see me driving it right now. I'm like a little scrunched up man, but I'm a happy little scrunched up man right now. It's actually really comfy and it rides really well. Whoa!
There's the power steering.
I like a car with no power steering. It makes me feel like man.
Parallel parking is probably the hardest thing you can ever imagine.
I don't ever want to even pretend about it.
I've done it once. I've done it once.
There's no play in the steering.
Yeah, right.
I love this car.
So, also we've done U-joints and stuff. Yeah, this is original engine, original transmission. That's why they need to be replaced soon.
So you guys aren't going to see me doing any 1st to 4th gear pulls in this thing. I wanted to just kind of tell you guys the story of this car, just because it really is such a cool car. And she's had this for so long, and this is, you know, I'm sure there's been a million opportunities where, I mean, at any point she could have been, you know, screw it, I'm done with this car, you know, I want something, you know, newer, more reliable, and she hasn't. She's toughed it out with this car, and I'm so glad she did, because this thing is truly one of those cars that just, at this point, this is one of those cars that just deserves to live. Like, it's been through so much, it needs to stay around.
Right.
And even just the inside of the car, I mean, I'm a big, you know, Shrek, ugly, fat guy. So, for me, it's a little small, but for a normal sized person, it's probably pretty comfy. I mean, the seats are really comfy. It rides well, even though you said it was maybe lowered.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't lowered by me, but it definitely has been lowered.
But it sits right. I mean, the way it looks with the wheels, I mean, just the gap in the fit's perfect. The way it sits, I love. But it's just a good car. It's ergonomically, it's fine. The shifter fits good in your hand, and it's a little itty-bitty tiny steering wheel. But is this an NRT steering wheel? I don't know what that is, but I like it. Yeah. And it's wood grain, or at least it looks like it's wood grain. But I mean, I think that's my favorite part about this car is just all the character that it brings. I mean, it's not. Like I said earlier, all the imperfections of this car are kind of what make it perfect, at least to me. You know, all the little quirks that it has, and the fact that you've dealt with this car for as long as you have just blows my mind. And the fact that you still daily drive this thing. And guys, I know that's hot in every place right now because it's summer, but Houston's hot. So to daily drive a car like this in Houston every day, it's...
With the traffic?
You have to like this car a lot, yeah, and the traffic, because this clutch and gas is so stinking heavy. Like when I didn't think I was doing it right. I didn't know how hard I had to push the gas just to get the pedal to move. You know, like old and Italian has never been a byword for reliability. And you were saying that you and your friend went on a road trip in this car because why?
Because her car wasn't reliable.
Because it was a BMW, right?
Yeah, her BMW had broke, so we had to take my Fiat. 2-hour drive.
Oh, I love the noise it makes.
Yeah.
Listen. Gear. And the steering, it's weird because it's heavy, but at the same time it's not. I don't want to say direct because that's what it is. It's not. It's not very. It's very kind of floaty, and then if you're in like a long consistent turn, it like kind of pulls straight and then turns again, and it's involved. We're gonna go with involved as the word for the steering. Something I've noticed is the pedals are only about this big, and my feet are like this big.
Oh yeah, you can't. You have to really.
I could probably hit all three with one foot if I wanted to.
You really have to fit in there.
So. Alright guys, well that just about does it for me. Thank y'all for watching this video. Sarah, thank you for letting me drive your little car. So what's its name again?
Rusty Bell.
Rusty Bell. Letting me drive Rusty Bell. So, appreciate you guys watching this. If you guys like the classic car stuff, let me know and we'll try and feature some more. I've got a couple people that I know that have some older cars. But if not, just keep it to yourself. So,
yeah.
Thanks a bunch for watching this video guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.